Hey everyone, so this video is going to walk you through dividing polynomials using synthetic division. You should get the same exact result if you did long division. Synthetic division just tends to be much quicker and a little easier to understand because there are no variables in the question itself. All right, so I'm going to draw this little box, or let's say an L. And so I'm going to take my divisor. Now my divisor here is x minus 6. I'm going to take the minus 6 portion and I'm just going to change the sign to a positive 6. And so the reason is I'm looking to see if this is a factor of the polynomial that's given. So if it is a factor, then that means when I set this equal to 0, which gives me 6, this graph, the graph of this function, will cross the x-axis at x equals 6. So I'm really looking to see, well, does this graph cross the x-axis at x equals 6? Or is 6 a solution to um, the equation when I set the polynomial equal to 0? And so you're going to always take your divisor and change the sign. So it's negative 6. You're just going to take it and make it a positive 6. And I'm going to take the coefficients from my dividend. So the coefficient of x to the third is 1. So I'm just going to use the coefficients. I have 1. X squared is negative 10. X is 25. And the constant is negative 6. And so when you're using synthetic division, your first term always comes down, or your first coefficient comes down. So it's a 1. And now I'm going to take this 6 and I'm going to multiply it by the 1. And 6 times 1 is a positive 6. And this will go right under the negative 10. And so I'm just going to combine negative 10 plus 6 is negative 4. And then once again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to multiply that 6 by the negative 4, and it gives me negative 24. And so I'm going to add negative 25 minus 24 is going to give me a positive 1. And then once again, the 6 times 1 gives me 6. I'm going to add these two together. So negative 6 plus 6 is 0. And so whatever you have at the end, this is always your remainder. And what I like to do is just work backwards. So this would be my constant. This would be my coefficient of x. And this would be my coefficient of x squared. And so when I divide, my answer will give me, well, 1x squared minus 4x plus 1. And remember, your remainder is 0, so you don't need to write it out.